Good morning. It's Tuesday of the third week of Easter. We'll begin today with our psalm. Be my rock of refuge, a stronghold to give me safety. You are my rock and fortress. For your name's sake, you will lead and guide me. Into your hands I commend my spirit. You will redeem me, O Lord, O faithful God. My trust is in the Lord. I will rejoice and be glad of your mercy. Let your face shine upon your servant. Save me in your kindness. You hide them in the shelter of your presence from the plottings of men. The response for this psalm is, into your hands, O Lord, I commend my spirit. Today, we are thinking about a lot of different things. But one of those things we are really importantly thinking about is those individuals who are out there giving of themselves unconditionally so that we can be healthy, so that we can be one. But we can't do that alone. We need each other. And one of the great things we can do for those going and spending hours upon hours in hospitals, in doctors' offices, in clinics, making sure we're safe, making sure we're healthy, is to pray for them. Now, if you remember back to the season of Lent, which wasn't that far ago, we went and gave everybody at the beginning of the season of Lent a little bag, and in that bag was a prayer for Lent and a rock. The rock to remind us to pray. I've been getting a lot of requests as to, can I keep the rock? What do I do with the rock now that Lent's over? Does the rock really have any importance? It does. It has great importance. Can you keep it for now? And what are we going to do with it? That's what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to ask you today to use that rock as a reminder to think about those who we need to pray for today, those I just mentioned. I'm going to ask you to keep this prayer rock, that's what it is, a prayer rock, with you, so that what happens is you can keep these people in prayer. And each time you pray, give a little squeeze so that your prayers are here. What we're going to do with these rocks is, when we can get back in the church, whatever that day is, we will place them on the altar, right on the floor, right in front of the altar. All of our rocks will be there so that our prayers can be lifted up. Even though they already been answered in so many ways, it'll be our final coming together as a community. But for now, use that rock. Use that rock. But what else we need to do is to remember what season we're in. We're not in the season of Lent anymore. We're in the season of Easter, the season of resurrection. That's why behind me you see the cross with the white cloth on it, Christ conquering death. The other day I referred to that window behind the camera, the window that you can see, but we couldn't see this morning because of the way the sun was coming in. The next time you come into church, take a few moments and look at that resurrection window. We start with the passion and death of Christ, and we go to his resurrection. We come in planning to pray and remember his great Eucharist that he has given us. And when we leave, we remember that we leave with the resurrection in our hearts and in our minds, and the mission to proclaim the good news. Today, a way we proclaim that good news is by prayer. Pray for those who we need to remember today. Keep those medical professionals, and even those who are in the labs working on the different medicines that can help us so that we can come back together again. Let's see what happens when we bombard the heavens with our prayers, with our thoughts, and with the work of those here on earth. Maybe we can make a difference if we do it together. Have a blessed day, have a peaceful day, and please stay healthy.